Hello there, morons. It's Victor. Give me a break, man. Give me a flake, man. King of the morons. With some Trump news today. Trump news. Yes, today in Japan on the ANN News channel, we've got a story called Toranpu Shi誰がそんなこと言ったと言った. Yeah, itta. Anyway, and it's about the terrorist attack in Berlin, and it gets I'm kind of confused why this is a big deal. And I'm just thinking that maybe the Japanese put more stock in what a person says, and they're asking Trump to take more responsibility by making this news. I mean, of course, they're not asking Trump to do anything, and Trump's not going to listen. Trump doesn't listen to anybody, right? We all know that by now. But here, the reason this is the fact that this is a story in Japan was interesting to me. So just a quick summary. So Trump is in Berlin, Germany, from what I can tell of the story. Didn't even know that myself, and they asked him about a comment that he had made earlier. He said, "So do you think this is an attack on Christians?" And he said, "Who said that?" And the reporter's like, you said that." And he's like, "Oh, well, you know." And he goes, "Well, look, it's not an attack on Christians. It's an attack on humanity," which I think is a very adult response, and nothing wrong with that. But the story, the Japanese story is making it a point to point out that he completely forgot that he had ever said that he had to be reminded that he's the one who said that in the first place. But for those of you who follow Trump, and those of you who support Trump don't think this is important. Those of you who don't support Trump think, what an idiot, right? Whatever. But anyway, that's a story that's in Japan right now. It's a tiny one, but I thought it would be fun to study English this way, Japanese this way, excuse me. So I did make a quick little lesson for you, and there are links to the description to the video where you can watch it yourself. And I'm only going to comment. I'm only going to really spell out one section in the beginning there. The title, however, we're going to We're going to highlight the title, and for those of you who can see to my right, whatever. Some of you anal retentive people think it's a big deal if I say right or left. Oh my God, you made a mistake. It's right or left. You know, I think. Ironically, I bet you also Trump voters. Let me see. Toranpu Shi, 誰がそんなこと言った is the title, and 独のテロ. So 独のテロ. What is this? Ignore that. So Trump Shi is the way you say Trump, Mr. Trump. 誰がそんなこと言った? Who said that? Of course, that is who. That ga is the subject pointer, subject marker, sorry. Sonna koto, a thing like that, and itta is the casual way to say said. And let me see if we can get this a little bit bigger for you guys so you can see here. Okay, there we go. Doku is the kanji that represents Germany. A lot of countries are represented by certain kanji. France, for example, uses the kanji Buddha. America uses rice, etc., etc. Not tero de. So regarding the tero, regarding the German terrorism attack. Okay, there's a link for you, and I typed this out for you so you can see and follow along with me. Toranpu Shi, of course, is the way we say Mr. Trump, and the big point today is, who said that? 誰がそんなこと言った? And you can use this in daily conversation. Now, here's something I did not know. How do you say president-elect in Japanese? I always wondered about that because it's something I guess you wouldn't have in Japan. And it's jiken. I'm going to knock it out here so you can see it. Jikidaitouryou. I'm sorry. Jikidaitouryou. So daitouryou alone is president. And jiki means next. So literally next term, big, what's tall? I think it's leader or head or something. And daitouryou together means president. So jikidaitouryou, you have to look up the kanji to see what they individually mean. I've forgotten, to be honest. So jikidaitouryou, president-elect. So here's the only sentence we're going to concentrate on today. And that's アメリカのトランプ次期大統領がドイツベルリンでのテロ実験について記者団とのやり取りで自分が出した声明をすっかり忘れ、話が噛み合わない一幕がありました。Okay, so let's go through this real quick. The American president, Trump, the president-elect Trump, in Germany, Berlin, regarding is tsuite, the incident jiken of terrorism, tero jiken is terrorist incident, how do we do this? We got to go backwards. We got to go backwards. Completely forgot. Sukkari wasure. About what he said, his seimei, his statement, dashita. Dashita means spit out or said, in this case said. The statement that he said, he himself said, jibun ga. Jibun is himself said, while having a back and forth yaritori with a kishadan. Kishadan would be your reporters. He's giving a press, I guess, not a press conference, but he's interacting with the press. I'm not sure if that would be, that's not really conference, but anyway, with the back and forth with the press. Hanashi ga kami awanai hitomaku ga arimashita. So there was an incident, hitomaku ga arimashita, incident, there was an incident, one incident, hitomaku, of hanashi ga kami awanai. So hanashi is when you have a conversation, and there was a kind of like, what moment? And that's basically it. Later in the video, you also hear the expression gyaku satsu, which is massacre. And for those of you who are Christians or interested in knowing how to say Christians in Japanese, you would say Kiristo kyo to. Okay, now that's hard to say because we have a tendency, even I have a tendency, to want to say Christian, like the Christian with the English way, Christo. I want to say Kuristo, but it's actually Kirisuto, Kiristo. Kyoto is the way we say believers. So Kirisuto Kyoto is the believers of Christianity. And they say, well, didn't you say that it was an attack on Christianity? And he's like, who said that? And then he waved to say, no, it's an attack on humanity, not Christians. Didn't you say it was Christians? Attack on Christians? No, attack on humanity. Dante shimashita, he concluded. So it's a pretty hard way to say. It's a stronger expression for seimei. Seimei is statement. We saw earlier in this lesson. Seimei, in this case, Dante. He concluded. Dante shimashita, a conclusion. Okay, that's it. A short one for you today. Relatively short compared to some of the other ones. I got some more coming up. We're going to go through the headlines really quick, off the cuff, with Maggie Sensei. Is going to be assisting me. She doesn't know that yet, but she will be assisting me. Anyway, join me for the next video in which we'll just go through headlines real quick, and I will give you links. But here's the problem: that this ANN News, they're kind of sticklers about copyright, and I could fight them, but I don't want to hassle. So I'm going to do me a favor, do yourself a favor, go over to that channel, and I've got links to all their videos there that I'm going to be using in the next few lessons and this lesson as well. And watch the video. And if you're studying Japanese, study that way. It's a great way to study Japanese. And as I've told a lot of my, as I know myself, and as I've told you in the past, I learn a lot making these videos as well. It's always just a great opportunity to learn Japanese that's being used in the news every day. Some of it you may not see again, but a lot of it you will. So anyway, that's the lesson for today. Thank you for watching and studying with me. And if you're interested in more Japanese, or if you're interested in Japanese lessons, we do teach them on Patreon. You can actually become a member, and it's a kind of a higher, of course, tier level, but you can actually take personal lessons from me or Yukari on Skype. Or if you don't have the budget, but you do want to study, please visit maggiesensei.com, where we have tons of free lessons. And if you're a Patreon member, even for $2 a month, you get weekly lessons that are just put up just for Maggie Sensei, actually just for supporters of this channel. So thanks for watching, and see you very soon.